Hello, and welcome back to Bard College. We're not streaming this session live because of some technical difficulties on Twitch's end. However, you should be watching us as soon as it has been uploaded to YouTube. Welcome back. We finished the last session at the tail end of the Estefax Ball, where many NPCs were danced with and seemingly plots were covered up and uncovered. The mysterious death of the head of Highbard House, quickly dealt with by the incumbent Chamberlain. However, even he couldn't stop an etherealness spell from uncovering some of the hidden secrets of Estefax Manor. When we left our heroes last, the night was coming to an end, and they were coming up with a plan to try and track down their supposedly missing compatriots, who may be used as a bargaining chip or worse, in an effort to get Jacob Lecheria to sign over his birthright or trade away with the Starseeker's riches. So we will pick up there. I'm going to ask... I'm not going to ask anything. I'm going to ask you all where you'd like to start. Got any plans as night falls?
I've just got a couple of questions just to sort of give myself a bit of exposition. Okay. So one thing, like, we've in Last Hollow, there's a lot of guard, right? There's the Dragon's Bane guard, and is there any other contingent as well, like that's especially for the Savories, or?
The Dragon's Bane guard are the higher echelon guards. There is a common city watch, but given the relatively low levels of crime, they're not called into action very much. Both services seem to operate out of the Last Watch Tavern, as far as you're aware. There's a few local lockups around the square nearby.
Is the Last Watch the one that was near the docks?
Correct.
That's the one where all our crew is in.
Correct. Yeah, they should be more or less around there. And then with that as well, our ship, when we arrived, Gilchrist explained, so I just want to check I'm remembering this correctly, the ship is in the dock and it's like secured. It has like contraptions around it that would, if we were to do anything dodgy with the ship, it would
was
like...
the phrase that Gilchrist used. which means it's been hoisted out of the water and put on like metal juts that can be enclosed upon the ship and destroy its hull from above the water. So it is on tenterhooks, literally.
Okay. That's all I needed to know for now. I know what I want to do next is smoke. But obviously, might just want to hand over to other people first. But I want to talk to Tilly and then to Bombardier on Pocket.
Bombardier Broadpocket did say he was. He was. Did he say he was staying nearby?
I believe he was in one of the other rooms that we were at the.
Yeah, I think you're right. So you could easily go and track him down.
And we
did. We can start there if you want.
Yeah. Well, firstly, I'll ask Tilly. I'm just trying to also just catch up mentally on what was the last kind of thing. I suppose we'd all found out, and Tisha came back and told us about how it looks like Nain and Sham and Libby have been potentially captured, and we started an effort to see if we could get a ping off on them and try and find where they were, which is not successful.
I think that was the plan to do now.
Yeah. Okay. So knowing that
Jacob already cast that spell, like we said.
Mm-hmm.
I cast that spell about 5 minutes before where we're up to. It lasts for an hour, so it's still active for now.
Mir in this timeline is still sort of coming to us, or
I was in the room with Tisha and Freddie when we last played, and having spoken to them for a bit, she probably would have gone back to her own room for a bit to kind of process and figure things out. I guess she's not heard from any of you lot, so she doesn't know what's going on.
Okay. I'm thinking that we've just found out that our allies have potentially been kidnapped, and we're trying to do this. So I'm thinking the boat, if we need to get out of here, the ship is, like peace bonded. So I'll ask Tilly. We need to find a way to free our ship. I'm wondering if I can make a deal with the dwarf Broadpocket. Those dwarves are very talented craftsmen. I wonder if they have something that they could dislodge or destroy the apparatus that is holding our ship. Perhaps we can convince them so that we may offer a discount on the trade goods that would otherwise be lost. Do you think you could help me?
They might help. The gnomes might also help. They believed I was who I am. I spoke to them after you'd left the party. I believe they'd be very interested in helping us, especially if they knew that people had been poisoned. There were underhanded dealings. They seem very lawful and of the right order, and maybe these ones, maybe they'd help if they knew the Savoys weren't who they pretend to be.
Maybe that sounds like good ideas, I think. And what are we gonna do about Tisha's sister?
I think I've got my spell up still. I can't detect them, but if I could there was some way for me to get around the city quicker, and I could run around and try and find them.
Yeah, I mentioned we could go if we can. I mean, you're kind of all a bit exposed here with no. None of you have your armor or weapons. If something's gonna happen, then we're gonna be in trouble. But I guess we're being watched as well. Like, are we free to just leave, or are we gonna be suspicious? I can do some magic and get us out of here if we want to. Get in the castle quickly. And and then maybe do some rounds flying about the city just to see if you can pick up something, Jacob? How
That's
long
a
you
good
gonna
idea.
need, Mr. Smoke, on
Well, I should only require a quick word. If our ship is compromised, then Broadpocket can have no gain of any of the trade goods that we have. So it's in his best interest to help us free the ship. Of course, we can offer him a sizable discount. Maybe you can help me have a quick word with him. You've helped me to be more talented and persuasive in the past.
Yeah, of course,
On
of
my
course.
own, I'm not much of a...
I'll be happy to give you a little Mother Nature's boost. And yeah, I'll do a quick enhanced ability on Smoke for charisma checks.
Okay.
Should we go? Sorry.
If you want to find him, Smoke, it's this late hour. I'm going to give you an investigation check at advantage.
Yeah. Because he did mention he was going to be
He
here.
did tell you
Let's
he would
hope
be
so.
around.
Yeah. Oh, terrible roll.
You find Brom Broadpocket's room. However, there is heavy snoring coming from inside.
Okay. Tilly didn't come with me. You just...
If you
Stayed in
wanted
the room
to, I would have. But
yeah, I'd nudge you like, this is surely his room, but he's snoring like a rhinoceros in there.
I think I saw him drink quite heavily. So
I don't want to bang his door down. Is there anything we can do?
Let me think. I don't really have any spells like that.
If we weren't surrounded by guards and potential enemies,
Hmm.
I'd beat on the door, but maybe this will have to do. As an alternative, he did say to leave him a note about meeting him somewhere, so I will leave him a note and I'll explain. I'll say that that we're the Star Seekers. I'm Smoke that you spoke to earlier. Unfortunately, we think the elves are conspiring to withhold our ship and our goods. If you would like to trade in the goods that we have, it'd be in your best interest, along with a sizable discount, to help us dislodge, free, or destroy the apparatus that constrains our ship.
Okay, and you slip that under the door?
I will do, yeah, and it'll say that you can meet with me or one of my compatriots. I'd maybe explain Sunshine to him. You know, there's like one other tabaxi in the whole town, right? At the Last Watch Tavern or nearby, if we need to meet.
Okay.
Hopefully.
The hour presses on. While Tilly and Smoke are doing that, what are you doing, Jacob?
Well, as they've gone off to done that, Jacob would, he can cross so that he wants to like try and get around the city as quite fast as he could, because this obviously there's ticking time on his spell. So, he has got. If he walks to the window, out the exterior window, this sort of one. He has a spell. He does have Misty Step as a spell. So would he be able to put Misty Step out into the garden and try and sneak off to run through the city?
If that's what you want to do, sure.
Why?
You cast Misty Step and you end up in the rear gardens. Just make a stealth check. See whether you're seen or not. Oh yeah, you're quite silent. And you hop over a back wall, and you find yourself at the downward sloping riverbank where you saw your former halfling friend earlier is more or less within view, although obviously now it's nighttime and there's no activity down by the riverside. As your spell is still active, you notice that the river obscures this feeling that comes with the casting of that locate creature spell. Was it?
Yeah, it was the locate creature spell. I'd therefore look for a way, figuring, oh, the river might be blocking it. I want to try to get to the other side of the river.
Okay.
Is there a bridge nearby, or?
There's a dock with a small kind of gondola, which you'd easily be able to row to the other side if you were to cut the rope connecting it to the
Let's
jetty.
do that. Yeah.
Okay. We'll come back to you then.
Sure.
As you're going off on your own. Mia.
Yeah.
None the wiser of any of these plans. What are you doing?
Mia is feeling very like she's kind of learned a lot, but also knows nothing really for sure. So she's gonna just by herself in her room. She's gonna cast Legend Lore.
Oof.
Yeah. And she's gonna ideally she wants to on like the Savories in general, but if it needs a focus, then Jadena would be the one.
Just put the. Oh, sorry, you did already. Name or describe a person, place, or object. So, yeah, it would have to be a singular person or place rather than a whole family. Even secret lore that's never been widely known.
Is she?
So you named Jadena Savori.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me, with the verbal and somatic components and the materials, incense, don't forget it's worth 250 gold pieces every time you cast this spell. Just describe to me how it works. How do you set it up? How do you do this?
So she sets up this. It's like 250 gold pieces is not insignificant, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of incense that she surrounds herself with, like kind of builds a bit of like an altar, but is surrounded by the incense as well, and sits in the middle of it. And as she casts it, she pictures Jadena's face and kind of everything that she's seen of her and heard of her already. And asks Mr. Lady of Mysteries, I need to know more about Jadena Savori. Show me what I haven't seen.
You call out to the ceiling as the intoxicating smell of incense drifts around your room. You hold on to the scepter of Savras in an attempt to focus this powerful divination spell. As you shut your eyes and concentrate, and you open your heart to Mystra, the incense goes out, and the spell fails.
What? Motherfucker.
And you hear wah wah wah.
Obviously not that important in the scheme of things.
Oh no, that's a good
I
idea.
don't get a
though.
sense of why it's failed.
The spell did not work, but it did cost you your spell slot.
Yeah, I figured. Okay. Cool. That's how I spent some time.
10 minutes at least.
Thanks.
Gil, you already told me really what you were doing in the late evening at the end of the last session, nefarious as it was. Where would you go, or what would you do? Oh no, so you returned to the mansion and you told me another spell that you cast, and that's where you are currently.
Assuming that no one else had bothered me with any details, and knowing that I needed to be on site, I would just take a couple of 2-hour naps, just in safety. So kip for 2 hours, stick my head out, do the same again, rinse and repeat.
I'm doing this more for effect because you already know, but when you complete this long rest, you will have leveled up.
Well, that's what he needs. That's what we need.
It's a big evil
That's
guy.
what succeeding on social encounters gets you. Fuckloads of XP.
I think that was well deserved.
Yeah.
After last time. When me and Smoke come back, do we see a smoke coming from underneath Mir's door?
Yeah, and it would smell like a lot of incense. But like 250 gold pieces worth crammed into one guest room. It's a lot.
Whoa, she's
Doesn't
having
have to be a lot of incense, just very expensive incense.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's lovely. She must be having some fun. Mr. Smoke.
No time for parties. I'll bust in the door.
Knock. Well, I tried to knock, but then you busted open, I guess.
What's going on in here?
It didn't. Wait, what are you doing? It didn't work. I was trying something and it didn't.
What are you trying to do? Set the place on fire?
I'm gonna go get
That could
Jacob.
work. That could be a plan.
I'm gonna go to get Jacob. Maybe we meet in I don't know, Tisha's room to have a talk. Let me just go get him. And I do that.
Disadvantage, Gil, on your next roll. Sorry, Lucas, who are you going to get?
Jacob. I'm going to go to his room.
You would see that his door is ajar and his room is empty.
Do I notice the window open as well?
Didn't need to open it.
Oh, you just looked through the glass. Okay.
Yeah, no sign of extrication.
I run back to them and say, Jacob's been kidnapped.
Not him too.
He's gone.
What? How can he be gone? There's no one. We
I
were at the other room for but 2
minutes.
minutes.
we told him we're gonna be a few minutes, and he didn't say anything about anything else. Then he's not there. He must have been taken as well. It's probably because we got overheard that he's got this spell on, and that's why they took him. Because maybe he was getting close.
Or he's gone looking himself.
Really? He would do that?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I still think
we
he
don't
got
know.
kidnapped.
Maybe he's been kidnapped.
I think he's got kidnapped. I think that's the. What are we doing?
Well, do you want me to try and talk to him?
I don't tell you what to do.
Just you noticed, obviously, Jacob's door is ajar. You noticed Tisha and Freddy's door is shut. That's what I think you would notice if you're going room to room.
Yeah, let's grab Tisha.
Okay.
Knock on Tisha and Freddy's door.
No answer.
I'll open it.
Pardon?
Coming in! I'll say I'm coming in and open.
You try the door and it's locked.
Tisha? Shout. Keyhole.
A few seconds go by.
Oh,
And then there's,
no.
then there's an unlocking noise and Tisha answers the door.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Oh god, I thought you were kidnapped too. We're all getting kidnapped left, right, and center.
Who's getting kidnapped? I'm tired. What?
Jacob's gone.
Hang on, we're coming in. And we'll pile in.
Freddy's like there under the covers, like.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see all of Freddy's clothes hung up pristinely by the side of the bed. And he's just, awkwardly.
He's got one of those
Yep.
one-piece pajamas on with a little floppy hat and stuff.
And a little butt flap.
So-
Yeah.
You can't, yeah,
Too much.
Can't see any of that.
just a tent. Do we close the door behind us? Do we all pile in? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's everyone apart from Jack.
Yeah, because he's got, he got.
This is the point where most D&D streams fade to black, you know.
Yeah. It's not
Goodness
an
me.
orgy session. No, nothing.
That level
nothing
up
like
you
that.
gave him, Dan, can you take it back?
Nothing like
Yeah.
that.
We'll see.
Because
So
you
you're
know
all
the mute button is, Greg. It's fine.
you're all crammed into this minor suite with a double bed and 3 chairs in it. Excuse me.
Let's all move our tokens in there for fun.
Sure. You're all in there now.
So Jacob is gone.
We didn't see him walk past us. So if he did go on his own, I don't know how he did that. I guess he can probably do some stuff with magic, but I haven't seen him do that before.
What was he wanting to do? What was he wanting to look for?
He had this spell going. The way he explained it is if he concentrated on the person, which he said he picked Nain, it could tell him where it is, but he said he couldn't feel it here. Maybe something was interrupting. So what we were planning to do is, I told him we could go into animal shapes, which is the thing I can do, and we could maybe fly around and this way find it. But we just went. Mr. Smoke wanted to speak with the dwarf about. He couldn't explain it, and then we came back a few minutes later. He was gone.
Okay. I'll cast Ending to Jacob. And just say, where are you? Are you okay? Can you talk? We're expecting you, but you've disappeared. Let us know where you are.
I take it, I get it. Am I still on the river at this time, or have I crossed it?
You would have crossed the river at this point, and presumably started making your way. Well, you choose. Do you want to go west or south? West is towards the Crescent Lake track. South is towards the castle. You could go east back towards the forge if you wish.
Probably south towards the castle. Has anything popped up on my magical radar
No.
crossing the river? Right, so I'd hear May's message. I got anxious that we were running out of time. The other side of the river, I still can't detect them, but the river was blocking it somehow. I can move quickly, you know this. I was going to run down and see if I can detect them by the castle.
He's fine. He left. He went himself.
Oh, okay.
He's on the other side of the river, and is looking. I guess using what he can to try and find the others.
I hope he's gonna be okay. Should we go after him?
I don't know. He said he could move fast, which kind of makes me think that we're we're best leaving him to find them himself.
Maybe we can cover more ground that way anyway. But I certainly won't be much good unless we obtain my weaponry and our gear.
Yeah.
I'd quickly explain to the others that weren't aware that I've left a note for Broad Pocket to talk about trying to free up the ship. And if on the way I need to locate Sunshine, get him to gather all of the crew. We need everyone on our side spoken for, somewhere near the Last Watch Tavern.
But they're all like, weren't they all like confined to it?
Well, make it easier for us. And though Sunshine made his way around town.
Yeah, but guarded by the guards, I guess, is the problem. We want to get them. Okay. Well, at the moment, we just have too many problems. We should just focus on one, maybe. Go on.
I think Gil is our biggest problem.
I don't trust that man at all.
No, he's covered up that murder, and God knows what else he's covering up. He's trying to force Jacob to sign that document.
And Tisha said he knew about the message, right? Because he's that person that took the forks from you, Tisha. The new what's the title? I'm sorry, it's out of my head.
Hi,
Caller,
instructor.
Hi, very well. Yeah, very good. Yeah, the new he went with Gilchrist somewhere, right? With the bug. We don't know what happened to that. Well, do we get our stuff? Can we just walk out of here? Do we go get our stuff and then do something? Either then maybe if we find Nain, or we go ask Mr. Gilchrist some questions. But we need our stuff, right, Mr. Smoke? You want your stuff first.
I need my weaponry. I need to find our allies.
What's the plan?
So the only question is whether we just try to leave here sneakily. You want me to try and use my ability? I'm happy to, if you tell me to. We can just fly there.
Do we know where our stuff is? Is it just in our rooms at the castle?
Correct.
Is it in like security room or something of that nature? Like
you would have left it all in your rooms, and your rooms would have been locked.
Okay. And we remember that the rooms have they have balconies, right? From what I remember.
You didn't spend much time there. They certainly have some windows.
Okay.
Balconies.
So
the castle, not so much.
Tisha and Maze did.
We slept there.
I remember Tisha.
Sorry, yeah, the executive suite did.
Right. Yeah, because I remembered saying to Tisha that I could like come in through the balcony if shit hit the fan.
You did say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's fly. It's the quickest way out of here.
Okay.
Okay. So who's going?
Tisha and Freddie look at each other. Freddie obviously not wearing anything. Shouldn't someone stay behind in case they investigate?
I think it's probably a good idea. Yes.
Freddie, are you skilled with illusions by any chance?
If I was, I would have got out of bed a while ago.
Fair enough.
Oh, there's no shame. There's no shame. It's just nature, Mr. Freddie. No, she would say Mr. Rosemantle.
Tisha and Freddie. Tisha says we'll stay. Tisha knows. Tisha says she can talk a good game, and as a Montagnais, she probably holds more clout with the guards than anybody else.
Do these rooms here have a lock that we can?
They were locked in.
Right, that's right. So we just lock it. We leave the keys with Tisha, and I will also leave Humphrey and tell him, be a good boy. Stay with Miss Tisha, Mrs. I'm sorry, so sorry. That's Mrs. now. Protect them, please, Humphrey.
Just make an animal handling check.
I'm gonna give him some bone that I took from the kitchen.
Oh, he is obedient, and he sits there staring intently at Freddy, not moving.
Boy.
Good boy. Just have this bone. I am going to then cast a spell. Before I do, I just quickly explain to them. I haven't done this one before. It's sort of like the change spell I have done individually on you, but affects everybody. I can turn us into ravens. We can go and fly, and then I can turn us back into human and then back into animals multiple times as long as I'm able to focus on the spell.
Please don't turn me into a human, but yes, that sounds good.
Sorry, yes, I meant back to your original form. I guess that would be. We need to try and stay close. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Be fun. Let's do it. I'm gonna cast 8th level animal shapes on the 3 of us, and
Okay.
turn the 3 of us into ravens, which the Tilly Raven has a little bit of a like a white, sort of small white streak, and Mir's Raven has 1 pink feather somewhere on her,
Cool.
and Smoke's Raven has cat whiskers.
Nightmare fuel.
If you'll allow me, that's not exactly what the spell is, but I thought it'd be funny this way. And I guess before we transformed, we asked Tisha to open a window for us, because otherwise it'd be silly. And
Mhm.
then
Out you fly.
out we fly.
I'm not going to ask you to make a check. I think using an 8th level spell is good enough to circumvent any kind of sort of suspicion. So yeah, a window is cracked open, and 3 curious ravens move in a unnaturally coordinated fashion across the night sky. You're heading straight to the castle. Okay, Jacob.
Hello.
You are making your way in the same direction. How are you approaching the castle?
Stealthily, but as quickly as I can, using my background city secrets feature, which basically means I can travel at double speed within cities.
Within cities that you know, this one you know less well than you did, but I think it's fair going to the castle. That is a location that you know. It might not work so well in like the Undercity, let's say.
Yeah.
We'll keep the stealth check from before as you get to the castle exterior. You see a contingent of night watchmen posted up at the main entrance. One of them lazily hugging a spear, while the other one peers down the hill, smoking a pipe. You stick to the shadows and the side of the road. You're confident they haven't seen you. What do you wish to do?
Have I had anything from my spell yet? It's a mile radius.
Nope.
No. That means they're probably either, if they are in the castle, are being hidden from me. So, I suppose I'd try and skirt round the castle and head down towards where they were supposed to be, which is down near the docks.
Which side of the river? The side where your ship is, or the side where the Last Watch Tavern is?
Well, if I travel, I don't know how big the map is on scale, but if I travel down to the bridge just above 24 on the map, would that give me enough range to be within a mile of the ship, and then I can cross the river and go to the tavern?
1,000 feet is not a mile, is it?
Sorry, 1,000 feet.
It's much less than a mile.
All right, sorry. Thought it was a mile. 1,000 feet. Would it give me?
What are you asking me? Like, I'm very conscious that would Jacob be running around trying to measure the distance between all of the things and walk in the exact right space?
Right,
Where would he be going?
He'd probably want to head down towards the ship next because it's this side of the river.
Okay.
The ship first.
Right. I will say when you get to the area of the ship as you are being stealthy, like, yes, you know the places to go, but being stealthy means you don't run at full speed. So you're kind of like, you're not going as slowly as you would for a regular person trying to be stealthy, but it's not as fast as you can either. And I'll say by the time you approach the docks, you have about 15 minutes left on your spell.
Okay.
You see the Lady of the Waves hoisted out of the water. There is another ship on the other side of the same J, peace bonded in the same way, and a few other smaller vessels in and around the docks. Excuse me. You get no ping on your spell, and the docks are very quiet at this time of night. You see maybe a couple of city guard patrolling up and down the jetty, and some other dock workers who are getting a head start on tomorrow's work. But it's within 500 feet. Yeah, there might be only 3 or 4 other souls.
Okay. So are these the docks that you can sort of see near the lighthousey thing on the map? Is that where I am?
Yeah, you're like here.
Oh. Okay. Not there either. Where am I? This isn't going to last much longer. Where could they be? Tavern is the only other place, but I can't get there in time. How wide is the river? Like here.
Please tell me you're not gonna swim it right there.
Very, very wide. You can see the size of the boats that are on it. They're like big.
Very
boats.
wide, very deep, very fast water.
We're like 300 feet from Niagara Falls. What the fuck?
Yeah, you can hear the sound of the waterfall and the relentless torrent of water passing over the edge. Hundreds of thousands of gallons per minute, probably.
Okay. It's not going to work. So, seeing that hasn't worked, and knowing I am going to make my way round to the near the last watch, knowing the spell will fail on my way.
Yeah, as you cross the river, the spell fails. You get no ping. But I'd like you to make a stealth check at this point, because it's the most obvious crossing in the entire city. Yeah. Do you adopt a disguise to cross the river, or do you literally like climb underneath the bridge to, how do you avoid detection with that 31 stealth roll?
Considering also Jacob have a climb speed now, so he would just go under the bridge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then you pop up at the edge of the square. at this point, you the others, you reach the executive suite of Castle Cerulea, the balcony. You fly over and you see very dimly lit areas of the castle, stable. Excuse me. The main feasting hall. There is a real skeleton guard contingent here. Seemingly, most of the guards have been diverted from the castle to the Estefax Manor, given that's where most of the dignitaries are. So you would land without attracting any undue attention.
Nice.
What do you wish to do?
Is the door into the room open? Like, is there a balcony door, or you can just?
There is a
fly?
balcony door. It's closed.
All right. Okay. So as we fly next to it and we land on the balcony, I'll transform us back.
Okay.
Oh, we're here. Get inside.
If I
Try-
try the
Okay.
balcony door, is it locked or can I still?
It's locked.
Yeah, only if we had our thief with us, that would have been just freaking amazing right about now.
All right. Where's everyone's room? So we've all got separate rooms. Our gear is in each of our rooms.
Mm-hmm. I will tell you that this door is a double patio door with glass panes. Curtains are closed. And they've got brass handles that are slightly weathered and cold to the touch at this time of night.
Does it have a lock that is like a key lock, or is it just like a latch on the other
It's
side?
a key lock.
Right. Okay. Cool. We could. I mean, we could break it, but that's gonna be loud.
Can I make a perception check and see if it looks like anyone's nearby on the outside that would hear us break a window?
Yeah, is the coast clear? Check. Make a perception check.
Basically, yeah.
It's the coast clear.
13.
Looking from the outside, you don't see anyone keeping tabs, or no, you don't think anyone is within earshot.
Well, unless you have any better ideas, I can at least break these small windows so we can turn back into birds and get in and out.
Mia will pull like a pin from her hair and go, "I'll just
You really want to
heard about
try?
this thing.
You just want
wanna
to
try this.
really do it.
I'll try.
You want to try and Jimmy the lock with a hairpin?
Yes, I do.
Roll me a straight d20.
Oh boy, come on.
Oh, no.
Halfling lock, baby. You can reroll.
Oh.
Oh god, that's not much better. Well, sorry, 3 times better.
You jam a hairpin into the lock.
Right.
And
wasn't
it
using
gets stuck in the hole.
We didn't use that balcony anyway. Can I just check if there's?
Sorry, Kirsty.
Nothing. It wasn't important.
Can I just check if there's like a space or something underneath the door? Like
There isn't.
It's all nice, no spaces.
Mhm.
Okay. I guess we just break it in with smoke.
All right. I will use my cape, which is the cloak of changing fashions or whatever they call it.
Many fashions.
Many
yeah.
fashions. So hopefully it doesn't rip or anything. There's magical. I'm gonna use that I'm gonna bunch it up over the window pane as much as I can, just to do what I can to try and dampen it, and then elbow. I'm gonna try and knock
And at the
window
same
pane.
time, I'll cast thaumaturgy and create like the sound of a loud bird like clawing to try and cover it up.
Very cool.
Okay.
Until he's gonna cough. No.
Just make a straight dexterity check, Smoke. At advantage, given now you've got sound cover.
Okay. 18.
Yeah, you muffle the sound of broken glass successfully, and yeah, you've got like maybe just over a foot in terms of a glass pane open in one half of the door.
So if we can turn back to birds.
And anytime you want, as soon as we grab what we need and then decide where we're going next, I can do that. Just let me know.
Turn me, I'll go in. Turn me back, I'll grab my stuff. Turn me again.
Oh, aren't we gonna just go through the door on the inside the castle?
Well,
spread
let's all of us
out
go
to
then.
our rooms. Yeah.
So you're all stepping through the door in your current form.
Yeah, which this is one of the it's either Mir's or Tisha's room, right?
Yeah, fuck it. Let's flip for it. Mia, odd numbers, it's your room. Even numbers, it's Tisha's room. It's
Nice.
Tisha's.
I love that one.
No, odd numbers
No.
is mine.
Oh, I'm sorry, sure, sorry. I don't even remember my own rules 1 second after saying them.
It's gonna be drafty later, but I guess that's a problem for tomorrow. Should we just quickly go to our rooms, and grab our stuff? I can check Jacob's room to see if he's got anything in there.
And Tisha's.
Tisha, yeah.
Can we get to the outside of our rooms?
When you go in, Mia, you can get all of your stuff. It's your room. It's all where you left it. However, the door out into the corridor is also locked.
And I don't have a key as a guest.
When you would have departed, the keys would have been left.
Oh,
with the
reception.
guard
We left.
downstairs. Yeah, exactly.
Left at our reception. God damn it. This is starting to go.
You were heavily guarded. They wouldn't let you leave with keys.
No.
So, sorry, I just
Okay.
want to make sure I've got this right. Tisha's and Mir's room, they've got a balcony outside. We can smash the window. We can go in through as birds. That's cool. We've done that.
Well,
But-
as ourselves, we go in. We went in as ourselves.
Oh, I assumed that because you said the glass pane was only like a foot wide, that we would have to turn into birds to get through the
yeah,
door.
okay.
But we can do
fair
that
enough.
back and forth with your spell anyway.
We can do that back and forth. Yeah, as long as we're not in.
That's fine, yeah.
But our rooms that are a floor below, Smoke's room, Jacob's room, Tilly's room,
Yeah.
they don't
No
have an
balcony.
outside window.
Nope.
Sorry.
They do have an outside window. They don't have a balcony.
Okay. So options then. I can go back out. I can.
fly in.
Well, Smoke can climb down and smash it, but that's way more obvious than if there's no balcony, we've got no cover. But I could literally climb there, smash the window, and jump in. But that's 3 rooms we'd have to do that too. Or otherwise, we have to try and get through this internal door and then go downstairs and through the doors.
I'll let you ruminate on this master burglary for the next 20 minutes.
without the thief present.
Mhm. See you in 20 minutes,
See you in
folks.
20.
Thank you. Bye.
near and bend your ear, for a tale our tongues to wag. For she who'd led us towards the light, the ballad of the white stag. The chairwoman sat at her desk one day while the rain came down so hard. She met 5 white stags who brought the sunshine back, and she made them all town guards. She was crossed by a gnome who armed some bombs that would make the dogs into a pond. But the stags were too wise for the tiny gnome, and they sent him back to Gond. So come gather near and bend your ear, for a tale our tongues to wag. For heard we not had stayed the night, the ballad of the white stag. She roused her men at the feasting hall, and she took the stags to the city wall. With a lightning strike and a nasty fall, the chairwoman saved us all. When the nightfall came and the chanting stopped, and I nearly spilt my drink, for in the dark with Mistress' aid, she turned the walls to pink. So come gather near and bend your ear, for a tale our tongues to wag. Thought heard we'd not had stayed the fight, the battle of the white stag. Now the chairwoman wields her family sword, and her brother wears a mask, for the forgers' guilds and traders too. There's not too much to ask, so come gather near and bend your ear, for a tale our tongues to wag. You better tip your glass, 'cause she saved our ass, the battle of the white stag. So come gather near and bend your ear, for a tale our tongues to wag. You better tip your glass, 'cause she saved our ass, the battle of the white stag. Hey ho!
welcome back. We are resuming after a short break where one of the members of the party decided to go off on a solo stealth mission, while the others, using animal shapes, tried to re-infiltrate the castle to reacquire their equipment. And we will just pick up with them in the castle. Yeah, you're in Mia's room. You're locked in, but you have Mia's equipment. You know that Tisha and Freddie's room is across the hall, and the other rooms are the floor below. So, what do you wish to try and do?
So Tisha's room is across the hall, but it still has an outside window, the same as this one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Shall
but
we
we need to go around the.
Fly around, yeah.
Oh no! Yeah, we could do that.
You're going to break into Tisha's room.
I think we'll just do the same as we did for Mia's room.
Okay.
Same method.
Can I just
Unless
quickly
Tisha
check?
said something about like, oh, don't worry about bringing my stuff or anything, but I assume not.
I mean, yeah, if you're collecting it, if you don't, that's fine. So you go back into the animal shapes, hop over to the next balcony, reassume your normal forms, and try and break in.
Same again. I'll try and use my
Okay.
cape to
Yeah.
smother the window.
Are you using thaumaturgy, Kirsty, again, or
Yeah,
not this time?
yeah.
Gunships
like
for the win.
Scream.
Okay. Make a dexterity check at advantage.
Yeah. Oh, crap.
Oof.
This time, you press the cloak of many fashions up against the seam of the window where the glass pane has been put into the fixture, and you notice that it's a little bit loose. And just you apply just enough pressure, and you can lift it out of the frame without making any noise at all.
I'll set that on the ground quietly. Right, even better. Let's go.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Let's dive in and do the same.
Yep.
Any obstacles, or do we manage to pick up Tisha's stuff? Okay.
Yeah, you managed to get Tisha and Freddie's equipment.
Nice. Alright, with the others we have options. Either we try to break through this door here, go inside, unlock or break the other doors, or we'll have to use the windows on the outside. I can climb down and smash the windows. We'll have to act quickly once we do. There's no cover.
Do you think the guards would be alerted if they like suddenly saw us outside? Like, these are our rooms. Do you think they'd be suspicious if we just?
I
We're not
think
supposed to be here.
they, as far as they're aware, we should be at the ball. I will
Okay.
maybe just go up to the door and have a listen, see if we can hear the footsteps of any guards outside in the corridor. Just so we know.
So to the locked door, you're putting your ear to it, see if you can hear anyone on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah, make a perception check.
Oh, crit! Yeah, another one.
Use them all up now.
You are confident. There is no footsteps, no breathing. You can't smell anyone over the other behind the door. On this floor, at least. Excuse me. The coast is clear.
Actually, it seems fairly quiet. No one on this floor. If we could get through the door without making too much noise. What do you think?
Can I inspect the door for any small gaps or what the keyhole size is, or anywhere like a small animal like an ant could get through?
An ant. Yeah, make a. Well, I'm not going to make a check. Yeah, you're confident an ant could crawl under the door.
Okay, well, I've not tried that before, so Mr. Smoke, thank you for volunteering. I flipped him into an ant.
Okay. You going under the door, Smoke?
Yeah, if it worked.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, I'll
Okay,
just do my best to make a way to the rooms. I assume I know the layout from inside.
As an ant?
Yeah, but
Okay.
No, so the plan was for me to test it on Smoke, but I don't intend to just let him go. I turned myself and Mir.
Is there any
Okay.
point? I've got my stuff.
And maybe
Turn me back into a raven, and I'll meet you on the roof.
yeah, I guess we could do that if you want. Yeah, sure. I'll do that. I'll turn Mir into a raven, and then myself into an ant. And as soon as I cross the threshold of the door, and there is nobody else in that corridor that I can see,
There isn't.
I'm going to turn us into human.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not into original form. Sorry, Mr. Smoke. All right, so our rooms.
Human.
Human man.
Human man, yeah.
Human man.
Oh, he was so cool. If we quietly get down to our rooms, I can do that ant trick again, and then we'll visit each room, grab what we can,
Sure.
and
Let's move
leave.
quietly.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to expedite, because you're able to slip under the door using animal shapes. It's just a case of avoiding detection. So I'd just like both of you to make an individual stealth check.
Oh, do you know what? I knew I was going to get a crit fail.
I can use my thingy on you, but I can't because I'm in another form. Sorry, mate.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't re-roll the one while an ant, unfortunately.
No worries. Mine was bad as well. Oh no! Wait, we're not ants.
Well, you are
Okay,
changing between ant
Yes,
and normal
yeah.
form, and we're just doing a general stealth check to see how this infiltration has gone.
That's fair enough. Poorly is the answer.
Yeah, so you end up raising the alarm, even if that's just moving, talking, acquiring lots of stuff. Now, you know, it's a lot of stuff to carry, everybody else's stuff, presumably, if that's what you're getting.
I'll take Jacob's gear and my own.
Yeah.
And then Tilly, obviously, you can get your stuff.
Yeah, I grab my stuff. Yeah.
Okay. You hear a crash of armor and equipment in the courtyard outside as Mia, no longer in raven form, is accosted in midair by an invisible foe wearing winged boots. When they attack, their invisibility ceases, and you see the smirk of Gilchrest's
You
uncle.
motherfucker, I knew it.
No, not Gilchrist.
Gilchrest's uncle.
Uncle, right.
Darveth, who slashes at the Raven successfully with a 23 to hit, you can see there. With a 1 hit point, the Raven drops to 0. Mia assumes a form and falls out of the sky 60 feet down. So I want you to roll 6d6, please, Mia.
How do I type it again? /roll 66.
/R.
True.
Yeah.
You take 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
That was almost a
Um,
straight.
Did I say already I hate them all?
So yeah, in the courtyard, you guys would hear that crash, and you would also hear footsteps coming up the stairs towards you guys in your direction. The door between you and the corridor is locked. You've got all the stuff you need.
We're together in one room?
Uh-huh.
At the window. Let's go.
Yeah. Open the window, turn into ravens, go fly, searching for Mir.
Yeah, it's not a one that you can open, these regular suites, so you'd have to break it.
Oh, I broke it, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not going to make you roll for it. You'll be able to do it easily. As you guys fly out of the window, it becomes obvious as you see Mia lying there. Let me just reconfigure a few things, and I'll take us. It's not. I haven't got like a castle courtyard map. I've got like a city streets map, but I hope that'll do for now. Gil, I'm going to say, as well as Darvith, you've brought 2 guards and Emerith with you. That's okay.
Absolutely fine.
So I just need to get the right people. Hold on. So Mia here. I'll put Darvith like flying and over here. And I will put bear with me. Smoke and Tilly. Me. You guys will both be flying up there. You fly out of the castle and you see Darvith, now visible, floating about 60 feet up in the air. Mia is lying prone on the ground as Gilchrist and his cousin Emerith step forward from out of the shadows.
Planning a moonlight escape, were we?
I think we'd already done it.
Your current position on the floor would suggest otherwise, Your Highness.
Get up.
You getting up?
Yeah.
Dusting yourself down.
Uh-huh.
Darvith would float down to appear behind you.
Impressive equipment. It's not going to do you much good on the floor.
Just felt like we should be prepared. You've not exactly put us as ease as guests in your city.
We've shown you no overt hostility. I would remind you that you came to our city with a pretender for the ducal throne in your midst.
It's not a pretender.
Say
Unlike
who?
some.
I am exactly who I say I am. I'm a member of
No.
a family that has spent 6 years at building this city back up from the destitute state in which the Lacheria family left it. You
Do I
think we
think
want
he-
them back?
Do I think he really believes what he's saying?
You can. I mean, I don't even really need to want to roll. Gil, you're being forthright and honest in what you're saying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that. I think that's plainly obvious. Yeah.
So you think you think you have a right to this city when really you're forcing out the people that belonged here before.
Look around you, Your Highness. Do you think this city would be in the state it is if we weren't here?
I don't know. I haven't been here before.
We've earned our position here. We came to save this city from the neglect of the previous regime. We have done so. We have
By
saved.
murdering people and forcing others into solitary confinement. Does that feel good?
What you call murder, we would call dispensing justice. Governments do so all the time.
Not where I'm from.
You have the luxury of royalty, Your Highness. Maybe your upbringing was more protected or gentle than mine. I know not how your royal mother arranges things in her domain, but here we deal with humans and elves and halflings and all sorts, and there are those among them who would commit crimes. If you come from such a blessed realm as never experiences the crimes committed by mortals, then I envy you the upbringing you must have had. But here we deal with the reality of the material plane.
So tell me what the High Instructor did, what crime he committed that made someone, assume working for you, poison him over a long period of time. Was it being old? Was it not being a Savori?
The High Instructor contracted one of the fungal infections that this jungle gives rise to from time to time.
Mia, with your passive insight, that revelation seems to be news to Emerith Estifax, who glances in minor disbelief at Gilchrist and clutches her sword.
He was fucking murdered, Emery. I saw it.
Make a
And why would I
persuasion check.
lie? Okay. Ugh.
I would
Mr.
suggest
Fisher.
you not pay a great deal of heed to the divisive words of this outsider, Emerith.
Tishiana can't have anything to do with this. These usurpers, these lie spreaders. It's not befitting of true leadership.
She may have been misled. She may have been gold. We can deal with your cousin's re-education at our leisure. She does not appear to be in this company right now.
Tishiana does not need a re-education. Tishiana tried to separate herself from people like you for months, years of her life. She wants nothing to do with you. She doesn't want to be re-educated.
That is why re-education exists.
So, Smoke and Tilly, you are on a rooftop. Again, it's not exactly like this, but yeah, a nearby perch. And you're observing Mia being castigated and nearly surrounded. What do you do?
We're back in original form, but we're hidden on the rooftop.
Yeah.
What's the play? What do we do?
You asking me? Well, I have no idea.
Can you turn it back to?
I need to get closer. As close as about 30 feet. And it's likely we're going to be seen at that point, and then is she going to be able to escape? This guy can fly.
Well, we do this together. Be brave. Grab Tilly. And we'll start sliding down the slate rooftop and jump to Mia's side.
Excellent. Then I just need you to make an athletics check, or an acrobatics check.
Oh.
Would I have seen this?
You can see it as it's happening, but I'm not sure exactly what's happening until the check happens. Oh. What you see is a tabaxi jump and rake their claws down a wall and head down towards you. However, they lose control of Tilly. Tilly, I'd like you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh.
Okay, you just grab onto Smoke's tail.
Oh no, that's gonna be bad.
And yeah, Gil, you see this unlikely duo land maybe, I don't know, 25, 30 feet behind Darveth.
No.
I'll just say you're there.
I've seen more graceful entrances. Darveth, would you round them up, please? Escort them to their friend's side.
He turns round. You two. Go on, fall in.
Yeah, if he's if he's not like approaching to handle us physically and he just says go over there, I'll walk over to Mir. If I'm not obstructed.
I follow Smoke.
Okay.
If I can get an action while I'm doing that, I will wolf hybrid form.
Oh.
Happy
Just an
Namisa.
aggressive act.
Namisa.
Yeah, just like as I'm walking over, just you see.
Namisa.
Sorry, Lucas, you're not
Still here.
muted.
I wasn't?
No.
No.
Oh, sorry. It's my dog. He's very annoying right now. I'm sorry. It was a phone. Am I muted now?
No.
Stupid microphone. One sec.
Right. Sorry. The action you wanted, Smoke?
Yeah, obviously.
Or was to transform?
I will transform. I know it looks like an aggressive action. I can't stop that. I'm not necessarily trying to do it aggressively, but more
Can you hear
defensively
me now?
near Mir.
Yes, we can hear you.
God damn it. Never mind.
Using your laptop webcam mic or something.
Right, let's not talk about that. Let's carry on, shall we? I'm going to say that transforming it to me it would look like an aggressive act, and I'm sure the guards would hold steady, but they would take the lead from Gil. You see this monstrous tabaxi transform into a hybrid werewolf warrior, growing in size and stature, looking even more threatening than he always does. What do you do, Gil?
An impressive trick. Can it speak in that form?
I'll just I'll just growl, and if I can get my bonus action, I'll use the Blessing of the Hunt mark on Gilcrest if he's within 40 feet.
Just about, yeah.
I wouldn't talk to him. I'll just growl. But to Mir, I'll be like, "Are you okay? Do we move?"
I think we have no choice.
Gil, the hair on your neck stands on end as this terrifying tabaxi monster. His hair it's like metal spikes, rises up over his shoulders and leans in, snarling. Is that enough to roll initiative, Gil, or are you resisting?
Do I feel the effect? Is it something I can save against?
I don't think so.
Right.
He's just locked his eyes on you, and it's we'll see. Do you want that to be when you lurch towards him and do that hunter's mark? Do you want to do an intimidation roll there, John, or are you really trying not to?
I'm more focused on standing strong with Mir. I'm just getting a bead on Gilcrest using the ability so I can mark him and keep track of him. I'm not drawing weapons. It's not like an attack.
Would I know that?
You wouldn't feel the ability, and it depends if you if you see this haunched beast kind of standing up next to Mia, it's your call.
If I'm not aware that a hostile move has been made, then no. If I'd known that the ability had been, I'd been marked with a combat ability, then yes. But if I'm not aware, then it's...
Yeah, okay.
He's just trying to intimidate.
So?
You realize you are surrounded, and although these two guards are quite capable, there are a lot more of them around.
And you know who we are, don't you?
I do. However, I also know that you are currently carrying your gear rather than wearing it. We are fully equipped, ready to fight if we have to. And we represent but a small portion of the forces House Savory can command in combat without resorting to guards and men-at-arms. Believe you me, if the Duchess herself gets involved, you will regret it.
To be clear, we did put our armors on. We're just carrying our friends' equipment.
Did they?
Yeah, I'll give him that.
Okay.
I didn't have to don any armor. It's literally just the sword and the halberd.
Sorry, when you said
I
the
assumed
crash
I was wearing
armor,
mine
right?
too.
Right. So.
So we have a standoff. The Emerith looks trying to take a lead from Gilchrist, but also worried about Darveth. Excuse me.
I think Gil's going to step forward. There are but three of you. I do not know where Jacob is. I do not know where the other two are. Now, if you wish to live through the night, then I would suggest you stand down. Return to your civilian clothing and go back to your guest quarters at Estefax Manor, and we will discuss this in the morning with Her Grace.
Oh, I could get Tisha for you. Would you rather Lady Montenay was here?
I don't see any reason to distress either Lady Montenay or her cousin here.
I'll just get her. It's fine. And I'll cast Sending to Tisha and say, we're outside the castle. You need to come now. Get Friday to get you here quick.
And counterspell that.
Oh. Counterspell the cry for help.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yikes.
You said that, so Emerith is here. She seemed unaware when Mir made the suggestion about like the poisoning of the High Instructor. What's her what impression is she giving off right now?
She looks nervous. You know that she's an Estefax and not a Savory.
Yeah.
And she's a big fan of Tisha.
Yeah, so to that effect, I'll address her. Say, Liberation, Nain, Shamzalvuk, our companions, been kidnapped. How do you feel about this, Emerith? This normal operating procedure for Gil and his ilk?
Excuse me, I'm really suffering. Make a persuasion check, Smoke. Disadvantage because the previous failure means she is hostile to you.
No worries. Persuasion disadvantage. 12.
She steps forward. I know nothing about your other companions. As far as I know, your crew is all still at the Last Watch Tavern. There's no reason for this to devolve into violence. I think you should just do what the Chamberlain asks. We'll pay you handsomely for the wares that we have acquired at the docks, and we can just part ways. That'd be the safest thing for everyone.
Do I look like I'm interested in coin? 3 of my companions have been kidnapped.
Your
If you wish.
companions were found beneath Estefac's manor, one of which was using explosives.
Good for her.
You
Then-
see, Emerith? Even when advised that one of theirs was prepared to detonate some sort of device underneath your family home, they are unrepentant.
You tried to blow up the manor?
We didn't. But one of your Montanes did.
The sister, another cousin of yours, cares that little for your family and their safety that she would detonate explosives beneath the manor.
Make
She
persuasion
cares
check,
very
Bill.
much.
So persuasion check,
Mm-hmm.
just straight persuasion.
Straight persuasion.
Counterspell.
With a plus 15 or whatever you've got.
Yeah, can he roll a 2 on that? With
Yeah! Yes!
Listen.
Fuck yes!
Yeah. That still takes it to a 17.
Mm, better than a 25, though.
I'm going
Sorry,
to make.
what happened?
So Mia, despite being a cleric, she's a champion of Savarus, the god of fate, and thus also has the portent ability that divination wizards have. So she replaced the roll with a 2, but that would take it to a 17. I'm just. Can you tell me what bonus Emerith has to her insight, please, Greg?
It's only +1.
All right. Let's see how this goes. I'll roll it publicly, shall I?
Oh, what do we want it to be?
Does it want to be under or over?
She wants to beat a 17. She doesn't. She is persuaded by Gil's accusations and stands up next to him. I think we think we need to arrest them. We can't have arsonists running around Last Hollow, undoing all of our good work.
You are absolutely correct. Guards, take them into custody.
I change all of us into giant eagles.
I cast synaptic.
You can't counterspell this.
No, it
No,
wasn't.
but I
He
can
didn't. Yeah, he didn't.
with
Right.
synaptic
Okay. If we're going to do if with the guards and there's hostile actions on both sides, there is only really one way to resolve what's going to happen. So that's initiative, please. Oh, geez, that all happened real quick.
Fuck you, Gil. Again.
That just feels unfair to me. Like,
What, when two people want to do something really quick?
No, both initiatives that have
I'm
happened
rolling
so
initiative.
far, he's got a nat 20 on.
I don't know why it's twice. You're twice there in the initiative. That's weird. I'm just going to delete
shit.
one.
I didn't click mine. One second.
Gil, Darveth, and Emerith in that order.
Yeah. Hold on. Why is there a Tisha? What is happening?
She's with us here
I can't see it.
in spirit.
I've got loads
I
of
can't see
people
Tisha.
on the turn order that are not here.
Well, I don't
can
think
see
we
them.
can see that.
We can.
Fuck. Right, so Gil, you rolled a,
26,
Darveth rolled a,
22.
Smoke rolled a,
19.
Mir rolled a.
13.
Right. Emerith rolled a 12.
She did.
Smokes, I'm deleting one. Tilly, what did you roll?
A 12.
12. I don't think your dex is going to be as high as Emerith's, but we
No,
can.
Emirates is 9.
Oh, okay. Tilly, what's your dex?
16.
Oh, well, you go before Emerith. Okay, so I'll come to Jacob. Obviously, he's on the other side of town. But Gilchrist, what are you doing?
Synaptic static.
Okay.
So you're casting a damaging spell on us when we didn't actually initiate any violence.
No, I am aiming to blow you all out of eagle form.
No, that's not happened
we're
yet.
not an eagle.
We're resolving this. So,
Right. Okay.
so what's Gilchrist? Is he going to hold synaptic static or?
Yes, he would then. Because the idea is, as soon as he sees the shape change, that's the trigger. So, although we are in initiative order, at the moment we're just attempting to arrest.
Okay, so if you see a hostile action, that's the trigger, right?
That's when synaptic static goes off.
Okay, hold on one sec. I just need to roll for the knights, which I'm trying to find. Why are you being so rubbish? Roll 20.
Could be worse. Could be Twitch.
Oh, good. They rolled a natural 1 for their initiative. Fucking idiots. Should be whispering that. Okay, so Gil's holding a spell in case a hostile action happens. Darveth's turn. I'm happy to pilot the guards. Greg, do you want to pilot both Darveth and Emerith as well, or do you want me to take them?
No, I'm familiar with the way I.
Okay, so then what's Darveth doing?
Darveth is going to close in and attempt to tackle / grapple Tilly.
Grapple?
Because he is aware that Tilly is the shape changer /
Yeah, he saw the raven thing. So that's a contested athletics versus athletics or acrobatics.
Okay.
Oof. 22 is great, but it's not 32. Jesus Christ. So yeah.
It's a plus 17.
Tilly feels the hulking form of Darveth grab her by both wrists. Anything else he can do with his turn? You're muted. Sorry, Greg.
Oh, how did I mute myself?
I can hear you now.
Oh, it's because I'm on push to talk. That's fine. Darveth has wrapped Tilly in his left arm. His right arm is just pointing straight at the back of Mir's neck with his long sword.
Oof.
I would surrender if I were you. And that's it.
Okay. Smoke. This is happening, but 5 feet away from you.
Yeah.
10 feet.
Just a technical question. Game-wise, using a shove action, could that break someone else's grapple if I shove someone out of a grapple? Oh, sorry, you muted, I think.
Sorry, I'm going to say that rather than using the shove action, you're attempting to wrestle Tilly free from Darveth. So
I
we
need
could
to use
do
a grapple action, basically.
Yeah, another
Right.
contested roll we could do, sure.
Good luck.
I'm going to try and grab the football.
Yeah,
Tilly ball.
I'm just checking the description. So, grapple, if I want to grab a creature or wrestle with it, I can use the attack action to make a special melee attack. A grapple if you're able to make multiple attacks with the attack action, this attack replaces one of them. So with multi-attack, I may have more than one chance.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I'll move. Let me just turn my little token around. So I'll move there and give that a try. Right, I normally have 3 attacks per action, so
Well,
let's start there. It's got a high bonus, so here's one.
You might roll a 1.
Well.
Would you roll for Darvith there, Gil, please?
If that one
wins.
automatically wins.
Unless crit fail.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not. It's not making the sound when it rolls.
Second try, 23.
Oh, roll 1. Roll 1.
Anything 5 or lower. Yes!
Okay. So after a bit of scrambling, you managed to wrestle your friend Tilly out of Darveth's arms. My only question is, does that trigger Gil's held action? Is that resisting arrest?
I would say so. Yeah.
Okay, then you may cast Synaptic Static. Do you want to just chuck it up in the description for us? Intelligence save. Blech. That's...
Was a
Can we see the description?
Sorry, yeah, can we have the description of the
Oh,
spell? You can
sorry.
just display that in VTT.
Each creature. So
Darvith would have to make it as well.
Yep. Would Gilchrist do it if he knew he was attacking his uncle?
He would still do it, yeah.
Well, let's do some int saves, folks.
Yeah.
Please make one for Darvith as well. Oh dear, Darvith.
I will use 1 Indomitable for a reroll. Because you never know.
Not that bad. It's
15,
only
don't think that's
19
enough.
damage.
Gil's DC is 18.
The other problem.
Fuck.
Yeah, so can you please apply that 19 damage to your token, including Darvith?
Okay, so now the
You need a concentration check there, Tilly.
concentration check, yeah.
DC 10, you're fine. Okay, Smoke, you've used your attack actions.
Well, I still have... I used 2 of my 3 so far.
Oh, did you? Sorry, I thought you used 3.
Wait, that is right, isn't it? I'll double check. Used the 1 was the 16.
Yeah,
I got
you're
the
right.
23,
You're right.
yeah. So with the remaining 1, I will just do a shove with that last one.
Oh,
Just want to push him away. Yeah.
that's a good one. If it works.
I mean, 22.
Is that contested athletics acrobatics?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
enough.
hey, there you go.
How far are you shoving him?
It's only 5 feet. Oh, in fact, well, I'll use prone if that's all right.
Oh, okay.
Bonus action. Sorry, let me just quit. I don't. That's it. That's it for me for now.
Okay. Mia.
There we go. There we go. Come on.
Um.
You've got something beautiful.
Oh. I'm gonna, as my action, I'm gonna throw up Spirit Guardians at 4th level. That's a bad
Gonna
roll.
do the aura.
Yeah, I think it's 15 feet. Yeah.
Gil will counterspell that.
You can't. You've used your reaction.
You've used your reaction on held action.
Yeah, your held action
Yeah,
uses the reaction.
Yep.
Held action is the same as reaction. Oh.
You
It
hold
uses-
your action, but you to do the action, the trigger requires you to expend your reaction as well. So it's more expensive to hold actions.
All right, okay.
Okay.
And I'll step forward so that Gil and Emerith are in my radius.
Okay. Anything else you're doing?
I don't think so. No, thanks.
All right. Tilly, having wrestled free from Darvith's arms, you feel this celestial aura that you felt a few times before as Darvith is pushed to the floor by Smoke. You are in Smoke's arms.
That's sweet.
Cute.
I mean, it's flight or flight, flight or
Fight or
whatever.
flight.
Exactly. And for Tilly, is the flight. So I am using my action to turn us all into giant eagles. And then I shoot like 70 feet up. They've got 80 feet movement.
Okay. Does anybody resist that, or are you all going up?
I'll take it. I'm down to leave.
I will say that it will provoke an attack of opportunity from Darvith, though, despite him being prone on the floor.
He can still do that with prone.
Yep.
Is it
Disadvantage.
disadvantage?
Is it?
Yeah, it is. If you're
Mhm.
prone, if you're attacking somebody who's not prone.
yeah.
Melee.
Okay.
Disadvantage.
Then if you want to expend that reaction and try and attack Tilly or Smoke as an
Doesn't matter.
eagle.
It would have been Tilly, but there was a nat 1 in there. Thanks for the disadvantage.
Yikes. So that does miss. So now we have our eagle friends. Well, we have Tilly at least going 70 feet up in the air. Is that
that's the
end of your turn? Okay. Emerith will have to make that save.
Yeah, I assume my spirit guardians have stayed even though I'm an eagle.
Wisdom save?
The concentration goes.
Yeah. Oh, my concentration goes.
No, sorry. I meant it stays. Sorry, in the polymorph.
Oh, right. Okay.
Makes the save.
So take 5 radiant damage. Oh, wait, no, I roll it every time, don't I? Is that how we
Yes.
play it normally?
It's up to you. Stick or twist.
I'll twist. Oh. Take 3 radiant damage.
Take
Emery.
3.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll take the guards if that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely fine. Go
I
for
want to
it.
play.
Well, Emira's next anyway, isn't she?
Oh, is she? Oh, sorry, I skipped. Yeah, Emira's next. Apologies.
Tilly is 70 feet up in the air, yeah?
Correct.
Emerith is going to attempt to cast Dispel Magic on Tilly.
Oof.
And she's going
Okay.
she's going with a 4th level slot. No, tell a lie. She'll go with the 3rd level slot and just do the roll.
So the DC is 18 because it's a 8th level spell. So you need to use your spell casting ability modifier and roll a d20.
Yeah.
Get above 18.
Yeah, she's got a +8, so I need a 10 or better.
But you don't use proficiency in that. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's just
roll
the
2
spell
anyway, doesn't
casting
it?
ability.
Fail anyway.
Okay. So you attempt to dispel the eagle form, but whether she's just out of reach or you can't quite get a grasp, it's not good enough for Emerith. Anything else she's doing?
She is going to yeah, she's going to do Channel Divinity Champion Challenge.
Is that something that is that a bonus action or?
It
Yeah.
is.
each creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet. So that is what? Smoke and Mia?
Smoke and Mia, yeah.
Wizzy save.
Okay.
All right.
What's the spell save DC there?
16.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, double
thought it was
success.
18 for sure.
Yikes.
Nice.
Okay, is that the end of Emma's turn?
That would be Emma's turn, yeah.
All right.
Well, she would move up in between Mia and Smoke.
Okay. Seeing their seniors stood in danger, these loyal Dragonsbane guards would run headlong into the Spirit Guardians. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's the save I need to make again? Wizzy.
A Wizzy.
I rolled a 13 for that one. So that's a
Yeah.
fail. 12
Yeah.
damage.
So he takes 12 damage.
Okay. Excuse me. That knight gets 2 melee attacks, which it's going to hit this eagle with. First one is a 7. What's the AC of the eagle?
13.
13.
13. The next one was... Oh, do I get advantage or anything? No, the next one was a 12. So both those attacks miss. Well done. They would get some flanking action on me at this time. However, they need to repeat that save. Wizzy save 18 I rolled.
Yes.
Is it? Sorry, does that
Okay,
mean...
so they may. Oh no!
Yeah.
Well, no, my Wizzy is 19 now. So
okay.
fail.
Okay. I'll roll
So
again.
take 12.
12, okay.
Oh yeah. Oh well, I didn't roll again. I'll do it again.
Right.
Sorry.
Okay.
Oh.
16.
It's...
27?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. Well, it might be worth it to get the advantage because now they're going to do their greatsword attacks. A 16 will hit
Mm-hmm.
for 12 slashing damage. You drop the eagle form.
No, she doesn't. 26 hit points.
Oh, 26. Okay, well, I'm glad the next one hits. 13 slashing damage, which means you've taken 25.
She's got. Oh
Got
my
one
god.
hit point as a giant eagle.
Oh.
And you lost your. Oh no, you've got
All right.
Warcaster. Don't
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
you? One hit point eagle. It's
Gil,
very old.
we are back to you.
Fine.
Okay, Gil is going.
You need to make that save, I think, for the Spirit
Yeah.
Guardians.
We do.
17.
Not enough.
Fails. Take 18 radiant damage. You just get like nipped by a tiny pink sparkly fairy thing.
He's going to step back out of the cloud of Parkley Spink.
Sparkly spink. Love it.
Yeah.
I was the
Brain.
Oh.
Come on, Brain. You're supposed to be in charge of mouth, not the other way around.
That's a good halfling sorcerer name.
That's the name for this episode.
Parkley Spink. Yeah.
Sparkly stink. I love it.
That's a good question. What is he going to do? Just check. No, that's no good. Yeah, he is just going to throw a healing word. No, what's he going to do? He's going to do a mass cure wounds
Okay.
at level 5.
I'm gonna roll it. 20 HP.
So that's the guards, Darveth. Well, if it's 60 feet centered on, that's everyone, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
Bonus action, inspire Darveth.
Okay.
And that would be it.
I'll just adjust those. Hold on. Very good. Darvis, go then. Tilly's up in the air, but smoke's still there.
Yeah. Darveth is going to.
He's prone, don't forget.
Yeah, he is going to hop to his feet. And I'm just going to double check if he's got. I think he's possibly got athlete.
I wouldn't be surprised with those fucking athletics rolls.
No, he's got mobile.
17.
So what he's going to do is he's going to hop to his feet. He is going to take one. He's going to take one longsword slash at smoke.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to miss.
Ooh.
That's my third natural one. But he's made the melee attack now, so I assume mobile means that smoke can't hit him with a reaction.
Do you have to hit someone with mobile, or is it just because you attack
You
them?
just have to swing.
Okay.
Is that a dex save?
Dex save, Dan?
Then
We've had a couple of crit fails ones, so I feel like I'd be inconsistent in this combat round if I.
Did we?
I think we did.
Oh,
Yeah, we've had one before. Go on, I'll make so homebrew rule, Greg. When you crit fail, as you've already done, a melee weapon attack, just make a dex save for me.
It was actually the same one. It was Darveth before that crit fail.
Yeah, clumsy fucker. Yeah, you don't drop your sword. It's fine.
And he is going to charge forward.
Okay, he needs to make that whizzy save once he enters the.
What the hell is going on with these rolls for him?
Darveth, the dice want to kill him. Clearly.
They really do. And now he's going to take the other two attacks on Mir.
So that was 21 radiant.
Yeah,
damage
I added
to
it.
him.
It's fine.
Thanks.
So do I need to roll the damage separately?
Yeah, because it carries over into Mir's HP. You just click on longsword
Oh, right, yeah. Sorry.
in
I
the
thought you
chat,
rolled
and
20.
then it'll do it for you.
Yeah, but it's 6 one-handed.
Yeah, don't worry. Just click on longsword.
Oh, 9 one-handed.
Oh, sorry, it just was very slow on my end. Take the 6. Is that the first one?
I take 1 as a giant eagle and then come back to Mir's form and take the last 5.
Correct.
It's Mir?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And then he is going to slash with his rapier from the other hand.
Yes.
Oh,
So
I've 14.
is that a fail?
I'm getting the red message of death for a second there.
Oh, right. Okay.
Sorry. I think it's okay now. Sorry, 14 doesn't hit, does it, Mir?
It doesn't. Did I just fail my concentration check?
On Spirit Guardians, yeah, you did. If you drop your aura.
And with the slasher feat, that is going to reduce Mir's movement speed by 10 feet as well. He is going to burn an action surge
Oh, no.
and make 3 more attacks. He is going to use Commander's Strike on one of the attacks to have Emerith strike.
Okay.
I'll do that last. He is going to just slash at Mir again. That's going to hit.
10 slashing for me.
Then he is going to strike with the rapier, and this is going to be a strike of some description. Sorry, I'm learning fighter as I go.
It's all right.
And that's going to be a that's going to be a grappling. Oh no, I can't, because that would use another bonus action, which I can't do.
Mm-hmm.
No, so that will just be a straight up attack.
25 will hit.
And 60.
Does David have advantage?
He's not positioned that way, is he?
No, so he'd
Doesn't
only
need
take
it.
the
If
10.
they're a rogue, because there's other people fighting.
Shit, I forgot. He's got 3 levels in rogue. He's got 2d6 sneak attack on twice.
Yeah, it's rolled.
It's rolled it.
It's
Oh,
rolled
has
it.
it rolled it? Right, okay.
Oh. Would he get the sneak attack?
Yeah, because there's other creatures
There's
within.
other people
5 feet.
engaged with his
Okay.
target.
And then
Alright.
Emerith is going to attack as well. And
Oh no!
that's a crit. And that
Oh
is
no!
Wait, is it
That is-
Emerith turn?
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not a crit.
I'll stop it. I'll burn a slot on my guardian emblem to stop it being a
Wait,
crit.
stop. Is it Emerith turn?
Darveth used a maneuver, Commander's
right.
Strike, to give Emerith a chance to hit. So Emerith is now hit with the weapon of certain death, which means that Mir cannot heal until Emerith's next turn.
Ow!
But yeah, you only take the one-handed damage. What's the radiant for?
She's a paladin.
So is that a smite?
It would
No,
be
it's-
improved divine strike or something like that, wouldn't it? She's Oath of the Crown, so
8th level paladin feature. You get 1d8 on all
yeah.
Can she do that off the
Improve-
back of the commander's maneuver?
all strikes. If it hits, it does it. It's not an action. It just happens.
All your melee weapon strikes.
It's great. It's pretty great.
But
Okay, so what damage is it, please?
15,
It looks... Yeah,
because
15.
the
not a
crit,
crit.
was cancelled, so it would have been 26, but it's 15. And you cannot heal until the beginning of Emerith's next turn.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna fight you, Greg. Will not I beat you? I'm gonna fight you.
Smoke.
Scrappy.
Bad college backyard boxing. Tune in.
I just think we'll be sat in the Mexican restaurant and this hand holding a tube of chili sauce is just going to go.
Oh man, but I'm in eagle form now,
You are.
so I can't even do like really a vast array of attacks or anything. But I can see what's going on with Mir, and I don't want to leave.
You could grab her. You are
Oh,
a giant.
with giant eagle.
You are a giant.
Yeah. I'm gonna try that. Although, look at all those opportunity strikes.
Yeah, it will be pretty fucking terrible.
I can't use a maneuver in eagle form. I'm guessing.
No. Unless you practice in eagle form every day for a year.
Okay, right. Good to know. So just write that.
Well,
That's
let's put
downtime next time.
Put that on the list. Oh god.
Well, if I grab her and she goes unconscious, am I still gonna have hold of her? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, if you're grappling her, she can fall unconscious and you not drop her.
We're gonna give it a shot.
That's a possibility.
We're gonna have to. She's on 37. She can't heal. Yeah, I swoop down. Well, I'm already down, but I'll swoop over and grapple Mir or grab Mir. I guess if you consent to it, it doesn't require a check. Is that right?
Yeah, you can fail the saving throw and
Unless you don't want to be
grappled.
lifted out of there right now. Obviously, that's up to you. But
Kirsty.
Oh no, I'll go with it. I'll trust Smoke.
yeah,
An
well,
idea, but...
I'm doing what I think might work. I'll
No.
I'll grab her. I know it's opportunity attacks. Let's give it a try. I've got plenty of movement, so hopefully I can still get it up in the air.
It'd be 4 opportunity attacks, 1 from Darvith, 1 from Emerith, and 1 from each of the guards. So do you want to roll those for the 2 named NPCs there?
Yeah, sure. I'll do it.
And I'll roll the guard ones.
Emirates
the
rolls a
decency.
15. What's the Eagle's
No.
AC?
What's the...
Eagle.
The Eagle is 13.
And Emirith has Sentinel.
But wait, are you attacking Eagle?
But you're
or-
not hitting... It's me, isn't it?
Well, the Eagle is the one carrying you out of range. So it
Yeah,
would be a
you,
strike on
you can't. Mia's not being moved by her own volition. It would be the Eagle that takes the opportunity attacks.
Oh,
And Emirith
motherfucker.
has Sentinel.
Okay.
That means you can't move.
So that's 11 to
Okay.
the Eagle form.
How much is the Eagle form? I'm sorry, Lucas.
25,
26.
26.
26.
Mm-hmm.
Sum of 15.
I will say,
You roll for the 2 guards. I think Darveth would hold.
well, I would say, given that the first attack had Sentinel stop the movement, it would cease the triggering of any more opportunity attacks.
I'm no longer moving her out of range.
No longer moving out of the way. So it's just hovering there within melee range.
But I've used my action to grab Mir.
Yeah.
Right.
So you are holding Mia, where in the space where she was. You are hovering 5 feet above, not moving. But
and then Sentinel.
Wait, do eagles have hover setting movement speed reduced to 0? I think if your movement speed is reduced to 0 and you don't have hover on the stat block, you fall.
Well, I'm on top of Mir right now, basically. So I'm only 5 feet off the ground. Yeah, or I'm grabbed onto a shoulder.
Just roll me a d6, John.
Yeah.
You take 5 bludgeoning damage, and I'm just going to say you are just next to Mia. You could, you're being 5 feet above. It's easy just not to land on them.
Yeah.
Fine. You take the damage rather than Mia, unless you want to land on Mia, and she'll take the damage.
No, that's fine. I'm just wondering now. So with Sentinel, it's worded where I can't move until the end of the next person's turn, or I can't do anything with an action surge here.
Greg will tell you.
Oh,
Sentinel.
I'll link it.
I don't think
your movement speed is 0. So even if you
with actions,
if you created an action for another movement, your speed would be 0.
Would be 0. Yeah.
I think it's until the end of your turn. This turn.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this cat.
Just gonna quick think. Is there anything else I can do? Because it's almost annoying that I'm still in eagle form while this is happening, because if I popped out of it, at least I could start doing cool stuff.
You're only a few hit points away from that. You can just smash her head on the.
But I'd have to use my action to do that. So
I'm right
0 for the rest of the
close by,
turn.
So, yeah.
Even if I take disengage. Yeah. Okay. That's it. I think that's all I can do.
Okay. Mia, you are lying next to this giant eagle smoke. You're no longer grappled, I will say, but you are prone on the floor.
Okay. It's a bonus action to drink a potion.
Mm-hmm. In this game.
Let's use my bonus action to
Oh,
drink the potion of invisibility.
Oh.
smart.
It is.
Okay. You're invisible.
Actually, can I cast a spell using my action and then drink it? Is that okay?
Sure, it's still your turn. It's not Bax's. So.
All right. I'd like to cast guiding bolt on Gil at 5th level, and then turn invisible.
Does a 20 hit you, Gil?
Oh yeah.
You said no. I mean, just
24
oh, no.
radiant damage.
Kirsty would
Bit of a
rage
shit
quit.
roll, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you got 3 ones.
And then I'm gonna move away. 1. But I'm invisible, so I don't get an attack of opportunity, right?
Correct. You can't
Okay.
take attacks of opportunity against things you can't see.
Okay. 6. Oh no, wait, my movement was reduced, so I'm only here. But that's my turn. Y'all can't see me. Fuck off.
Okay. Tilly, 70 feet up in the air.
Yeah, that's pretty great. Can't see me here. She disappeared. Smoke's getting hammered. Well, I'm gonna fly down and just sort of sit on top of those stairs.
As a giant eagle.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would fall, and that would be sad. So, and I drop the form at this when I land, or
Yeah,
is
you
that?
can do that.
Yeah. Okay, let's do that. God damn it! And then I guess drop the form on Smoke as well. I would say.
Okay.
So I can see he's in trouble, and he can probably get away better. I don't know myself. Okay. I mean, my plan was obviously to do some healing, but I can't see Mir.
She can't be healed
She can't
anyway.
be healed, yeah.
Well, I wouldn't know that, but yeah, you're right. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to assume she's invisible because I know she had that potion. I'm going to cast another spell that is concentration, which means animal shapes is out.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to cast Wall of Stone.
Okay. And are you going to draw the wall on for us?
Yeah, it's gonna be something like this.
Do I see that cast?
Fuck off with the counter spell, alright? Fuck off.
No.
She changed back.
What's the range?
Yeah.
Would there
It's-
any perception check or anything like that? Because
You're not hidden. You're at the top of some stairs. It'd be very obvious if a giant eagle flew down and transformed into a girl at the top of some stairs.
It is a big ass eagle.
Yeah.
Very much is a big eagle. I would.
I was a big ass eagle.
It would just be 3rd level. I wouldn't burn anything bigger than that.
So it's a DC 15 D20 roll with your spell casting ability modifier added.
Yes.
12.
Yeah.
It's not enough.
The counter spell is expended and fails.
Okay, so to complete my casting description, I am making the panels thinner, right? So instead of the 6 inches, it's 3 inches, and then they're double the size. So they are 20 feet tall, by 10 feet wide, and there's 10 of them. So that hopefully should be enough to. Well, actually, it's not going to be 3, 6, 7, 9, 10. No, more or less. It's going to be a bit shorter than that. But aside from that, it stays the same.
Okay.
And I shout, we need to get out of here. And that's the end of my go.
All right. Emerith has just had a wall intersect her and her junior guardsman and Smoke. What's she doing?
She is going to take a swipe at the wall immediately to her left. Having seen that it's thin, she's going to have a go.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
And she's going to dump a 3rd level smite into it as well.
Bite the wall.
So it's got if it's 3 inches thick, it's got 90 hit points. Is that
It
right?
does. It does. Each panel has 90 hit points.
It says each panel has AC 15 and 30 hit points.
Per inch of
Per
thickness.
inch of thickness.
Oh, per inch of thickness, right.
My signature spell.
It is.
Okay. So just make a note of which area you're hitting. You might like draw a red line across it and then just track the HP yourself.
Right, so
Because
she's
I'm not doing that.
27 to this. And having seen it do next to no damage at all.
Hmm.
Yeah, she would just turn and run for. So she'd run to there.
Mhm.
Because that was the nearer end of it.
Okay.
And that would be it, I think. I don't think she's got much in the way of bonus action.
No. Then, if you'll allow me, I'll do the Dragon's Bane Guard moves. I will attack Smoke a couple of times for a 23 and a 19 Smoke.
23 hits.
Take
Just-
11 slashing, non-magical.
Okay. So I can take 5.
Yeah. That guy is going to have a bad time.
Yeah, I look at him like
You sure you want to do this?
The other Dragon's Bane Guard is going to run and jump onto Darvith Savori. Let's go, Captain.
Just jump on his back. Let's
Flying
go.
fucking boots.
Whee!
Son of a
pretty
bitch.
So that's their turns. Gil.
Gil is going to. Gil is going to pull a musical instrument out and is going to use it to cast Fly on himself. Actually, tell a lie, he's going to use it to cast Fly on Emerith.
Okay.
So
I assume it's like Danger Zone or something.
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
You can
Cool.
pull from along. So, oh
What's-
God, it's
That's-
gone and
that's a
taken
lot of
2
fly.
charges off. Yeah, it's gone and cast it twice. All right. So it's going to cast that on Emerith. And with his bonus action, he's going to inspire Emerith. So I'm down to 2 charges of inspiration now. And for his movement is just kind of hovering here, waiting.
Okay. Darveth. Got a guard grabbing onto him.
Darveth is going up.
Mm-hmm.
So how tall did we say this wall was?
20 feet.
All right, so he's got a fly speed of 40.
So half that because he's carrying somebody.
So he gets up to the top of the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Is going to shrug the guard off. And is going to use...
Oh, he's gonna drop. He's gonna drop him on the other side.
I'm going to make the guard make an acrobatics check. So it's a 3-inch. It's a 3-inch wall.
That'd be funny.
Imagine whacking your shin on that as you try to jump over.
I rolled a 2.
Yeah.
Fuck you, guard.
Greg, will you just roll me a d4? Odds he falls towards Smoke. Evens he falls back towards Darveth. He's down here. He will take 2d6 bludgeoning damage. So that's 5. However, his reaction is triggered because he's come within range of a hostile combatant. So he gets an attack on Smoke. 23 Smoke.
Oh, yeah, it just hits.
9 slashing damage.
Okay. Non-magical.
Non-magical. So Darveth, you're hovering at this 20-foot range.
Yep, I'm just trying to work out what he can do.
He can fuck off, is what he can do.
You can see Tilly. Yeah, you can probably just about... Well, no, you're level in because of the wall, so you probably couldn't see Smoke or other guards, although the guards just fallen down.
Yeah, he's on top of the wall, isn't he?
Oh, is he stood on top of the wall?
He is, yeah, he deposited...
Okay, then he
guard
could definitely see down. Sorry, I was thinking he's a bit further away.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is he can't do a great deal. What he's going to do then, he is just going to move. He's going to dash and he is going to land right next to Tilly.
Yeah, okay.
Bonus action. What I can do then is, I haven't taken a bonus action, so I'm hosed. Then I will just stand still. I will just stand there ready for Tilly to do anything because I have a number of reactions.
Okay. Smoke. These two chumps are left and right.
Wait, if he dashed, then that's action, so he couldn't hold an action? No? He's
not holding an action, he's just saying that he's got a lot of reactions.
Very sinister.
Yeah. So, Smoke.
Okay. Yeah, he's acting hostile enough towards Tilly. We ignore these two. We run over there if they want to take some opportunity.
Yeah, I do.
I will use parry as well, but you first. Brace, right?
Both those chumps miss. 11 and 7.
Yeah.
Very good.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take my first swing. I've not yet used. Don't think I've had an opportunity to use the bonus action to light the sword, so I will do that.
Can I use the brace maneuver when he comes in range?
Can you? Or
Yeah,
you can,
it
yeah.
allows me to make a melee attack when someone steps within melee range.
Yeah, you
Okay.
go first then, because
I'll link the bugger. So I need to roll 1 superiority die. And then make an attack roll. Nope. That's a miss.
Okay. Smoke.
Ah, I do have inspiration then. Will 22 hit?
nope.
Yeah, he's the unkillable Tabaxi. Trust me, I've tried.
Repeatedly.
Survived the 9 life stealer. That was a fucking touch and go moment. Do I want to use my reaction? Yes. I think I'll use my reaction now to riposte for his reaction that was on me. So,
It's like 2 people fencing up some stairs.
yeah, there's a crazy flurry of attacks here about to happen. Give me my sword. 22 to hit.
22 will hit, yeah.
7 slashing, 8 fire, and another 2 slashing, so 9 slashing, 8 fire. That is my. So I'm just making sure I've marked off my dice.
Oh, sorry. Did you mark those off already, Dan?
Did I? I've not touched Darvis' sheet.
Right. Okay. I'll go with my attacks. So we go ahead with another one. 28 for an 8 slashing, 11 fire, plus a maneuver on this one. So a total of 17 slashing, 11 fire. It's a trip attack this time, which requires, is it Dex or Strength? Trip attack, Strength saving throw, please. DC 18.
Takes the damage, just doesn't go prone. Is that right?
Correct. Yeah. Okay. 2 more attacks. Is a 19 hit?
Let me just check something because his AC is on, but it's not recognizing his fighting style. So his AC should be 19. I think 18 for his armor.
Plus 1 for defense.
Where does the AC bonus come from with fighting style? Is it 2-handed or something, or dual wielder?
Dual wielder.
That means that you need to equip one of the weapons as an offhand or tick dual wield when you.
Settings.
Oh, right. Is that why that's not working?
Yeah.
Where is that? Sorry, I have
When you
not
click
played
on it, when you click on the weapon, click customize, and then there's a checkbox that says offhand.
I don't think
When
I
you
can
click
do
on
it.
it in inventory.
right.
It says dual wield, yeah. Has it popped up to 19 now?
Not seeing it. Dual wield. Yes, it has now gone up to 19. There you go.
But meets
Still
it,
just
beats it.
hits.
Yeah,
doesn't
it still hits
So-
anyway.
9 slashing, 6 fire. I'm gonna try another maneuver. So 18 slashing, 6 fire, and another strength save, please.
Damn. Smoke is a killing machine.
He really is.
Fails this time, so he's now tripped prone.
Yeah.
Double check that is 18, isn't it? Yeah, DC 18. 1 more attack, so this will be with advantage because he's now prone. Right, there's a 17. Oh, that misses, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
I've moved 5, 10, 15, 20.
I'll just say, stay down. We just want our freedom to leave. Let's go. And to Tilly. And then 1, 2, we'll just say 3. I'm going to be nearby. No, I'll take the full extra 20. No, I've got the mobile feat as well, so there's no opportunity attack.
He's expended his reaction anyway.
True.
And you turn then, Mia
yep.
invisibly. You're muted, Kirsty.
It's okay. I haven't said anything of meaning. Smoke just said, "Let's go." Started walking. I'm gonna get up here, and cast Word of Recall on me, Tilly, and Smoke.
Where the fuck are you going?
Fuck shit, man.
Silver Crest.
Oh, shit!
Fuck.
Fuck this
Right.
entire environment altogether.
No counter spell because he can't see
The
us.
wall, yeah.
Goodness me. Well, that's one way to fuck off, isn't it?
I mean, yeah.
Jesus.
Right. Darveth, from his position lying on the stairs, looks around, desperately tries to grab at Tilly, Mir, and Smoke as they walk past, but he clutches at nothing as he realizes that they are gone. I mean, the wall of stone. I mean, you're on the other side of the fucking world, but
As long as I'm concentrating, it stays
Yeah.
there. And in fact, if I just keep doing that, it's just 1 minute, isn't it? It just stays there forever until they destroy it.
yeah.
Oh no, it's 10 minutes. Yeah, but after that it becomes permanent and non-magical.
Well,
I love that spell. Saved our ass so many times.
Gil, what would you do?
Um,
Has he
Well-
seen it?
No, he's on the other side of the wall.
once I'd become aware that they were gone and that they had disappeared, would I know? Does Word of Recall has a verbal component? Would I know what she had cast?
No, it's my word.
Yeah, the word is dependent entirely on the caster, so it's not got a common lexicon, if you like.
Right.
So yeah.
I would
What
then
was the word you'd chosen?
sausage. It's always
Ooh.
sausage.
It was that place.
Is it Dwemer? No.
Dwemer
The like
Yeah,
realm.
Dwemer.
Okay. So
And I wouldn't have yelled it.
no. Okay. So I guess the wall only being 3 inches, I don't know. It's kind of within the castle grounds.
They could probably just walk around or something.
Yeah.
Or eventually
Yeah.
destroy it. It's not a
Yeah.
With Judge Strange, I have guards, will hammers smash it down in the morning. Or even overnight. I mean, that's what they're for. But the immediate move would be
Mhm.
cast locate object. I have seen the unique scepter that Mir carries. So I would cast locate object and try to find that.
Just chuck locate object up for me.
Oh, it might be Emerith that's got it. I would have Emerith do it because she's seen it. She got up close and smacked the bejesus out of it.
It's 1,000 feet again.
Yeah.
You might be about 300,000 short.
And the rest.
So yeah, the Emerith is sure that it's nowhere nearby.
Now, 330 yards. Is Estefax Manor within that range?
No.
All right, okay. Get over to the manor now.
Okay.
Check the guest quarters.
Okay, Emerith would take the 2 of the Dragonsbane guard. Darvith would fly back over and...
Well, Emerith has got fly cast on her at the moment anyway.
okay. Like a superhero. She's
So
flying.
Emerith and Darvith would be on their way over there, I would.
Go with evil villain rather than superhero.
I would grab a horse, and
Okay.
I would also cast a 3rd level cure wounds on myself.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, did you get singed a bit there, Greg? You got singed a little bit.
I'm then going to cut to Jacob, who has crossed the river. It's a similar time this is happening.
Not knowing any of this,
correct.
Jacob's gonna want to get closer to the last watch. Not close, not it within it, but because he knows it's where the police and guards are, but within a few 100 feet, and he's going to cast locate object, and he's specifically going to target Libby's, like her medicine pouch that she carries with her, that he's seen her use, that she pulled needle from when she gave it to him.
Okay.
So I'll cast that.
As you walk through the square, you cast this spell and focus on objective Libby's that you've seen before. It doesn't ping.
Okay. So they're not there either. So either they're being hidden or they're far away. They're not there.
When you're searching, are you doing this stealthily or thoroughly? It can be one or the other.
I'm in the shadows.
Mm-hmm.
So
make another stealth check then.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay.
There we go.
Bear with me.
That's a good roll.
Apologies, just have to make a few adjustments for this unforeseen circumstance. Okay. Jacob.
Yes.
You step out momentarily. You just needed to get a bit closer to the last watch and make sure that what you're looking for is definitely not there. Behind you, you feel a tap on your shoulder.
Spin, hand reaching for my water skin. Who is it?
You see a impoverished female. She looks parched. Young man, Can you help me?
What's wrong?
I seem to have lost my daughter.
Oh,
I've been searching for her all day and all night. I'm so thirsty.
this is no. You need help finding your daughter? Where was she last?
She toils away in the Undercity. I'm so thirsty. Please, lend me your water skin.
This, what's in this skin will not allow you to slake your thirst. I promise you.
Hold on one sec. Okay. I would like you to make a wisdom saving throw, Jacob.
If I roll, is it a spell or a magical effect?
It is, yeah. You fail. Hand over the water skin. Or just give the one word. Give.
I go. I don't know if you'll allow this, but I take the water skin from my belt, and as I handle the skin, I draw the sword out of it.
No. You follow the command. So you give her the water skin.
Great.
She clutches it like a like a long lost heirloom. I'm going to take us back to that map. And bear with me. You can see a token there in the middle of the street.
Yeah, I do.
Sorry, this is a lot of faff. And I'm not feeling 100%. When she takes the water skin off you, she drops her disguise. It's Fidenna Savori. Your friends have been causing trouble.
Trouble?
Indeed. While you snuck out to play, they were arming themselves, and they crossed swords with my Dragon's Bane guard.
Your Dragon's Bane guard? My
Aye.
friends. I don't know what my friends are doing, but I came to look for my friends that I'd been told that were captured.
And
held
indeed they
prisoner.
have been.
And what right did you have to hold them?
And what right do you have to anything in this city?
Same right anybody has to be anywhere. Unless this city is forbidden, then I should be allowed to walk the streets. Or do you stop people from entering?
I stop people from going behind my back and plotting violence.
I plotted no violence. I was just looking for my friends.
Hold on. I'll give you one last opportunity, Fletcheria. Return to Estefax Manor. Sign the document. Gilchrist will meet you there, and we can spare any further embarrassment. Your friends will be released once you've signed.
So you
We
wish
will-
me to sign a document under duress?
I am talking. She casts silence on you. Listen. Your father never did. Return to Estefax Manor. Sign. And you'll be out of here in the morning. Free as a bird. If you don't agree to these terms, then I will kill you. And the Lecherias will die. Out. Extinguished. Sent into oblivion. Just as your father would have had it. You're a mistake, you know. The reason he kept you in the castle for your formative years is because he could not bear the sight of you. Stop bringing misery on the people who would make this town better. Swallow your pride and leave. What say you? She drops silence.
Give me my water skin back and we will talk.
She smiles and rolls her eyes. You're free to try and take it, but it'll be the last thing you ever do.
You wish me to sign a document under duress?
I wish you to sign it, duress or no. It'll mean that we'll be done with the
How is
Lecherias
it
in the
binding
city.
if it's under duress? You may accept it as a Savori, but the people would not accept that. You need me to sign of my own.
The people will accept what I tell them to accept. I ask again. What say you?
Free my friends, free my ship. Let us leave here, and you shall have your signature, under duress though it may be.
She clicks her fingers, and Gil's contract apparates in her hand. Very well. She draws a quill. Hands you the contract.
And what guarantee do I have that when I sign this, you will not strike me down where I stand and crush my ship?
What use do we have with more debris floating in the river? I told you, your friends will be freed and we will pay for the goods.
Very well.
Do you sign?
Yes, Jacob Lecheria.
Hold on. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. She takes the contract back off you.
Of course we could trust her.
I'm afraid that's not enough. And she casts an 8th level disintegrate spell on you.
Oh, fuck!
Take 83 force damage.
Fuck!
She
Token.
puts the signed document in her clothing and waits to see what you do. This green ray racks you of all of your strength. You drop to your knees.
Jacob vanishes.
How?
Bonus action. Bonus action. What's it called? Nature's Veil.
Just chuck it up.
Six seconds of invisibility.
Okay.
At which point he'll stand, which uses
Half his movement.
half his movement. So that's 30 feet. That's 15 feet. He'll move vaguely if we're here-ish. He'd probably go north. So 5, 10, 15. Action to run. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Action surge to get another 30 foot of movement. And try and...
Can you action surge? You don't have any levels in fighter.
Oh, bloody hell, I don't. Sorry. Forgot about that.
It's the force of habit.
It isn't. It is a force of habit, that. Sorry. Yeah, I think that's all I can do now. But I basically ran and tried to get up to these bushes out of her way. I thought I could action surge. Can I try? Well, I've used my bonus action, so I can't try and hide. But he'd try and get to cover somewhere.
Well, shit.
Just thinking, what would she do? You disappear in front of her. It's a shame that she's got true sight and she just watches you walk by. So, I mean, you knew this from... No, Jacob didn't know it, but you guys did, because she could see Tisha on the fucking ethereal plane, which is a different ability, but still, she sees shit.
I didn't know it was true sight. I didn't know it was true sight. I knew she saw Tisha on the ethereal plane.
Yeah. So, she's not... I mean, disintegrate was really a fucking... She hasn't got many other things. So... She's going to cast a high-level sleep spell on you, Jacob. For 62 hit points.
Shit. Are you not immune to sleeping or something?
Not anymore.
You're not an elf anymore. God damn it.
No.
So, at that point, she will send a message to some Dragon's Mane guards to come and pick Jacob up. Weak and asleep.
Oh, wow. This is great.
Okay. In the meantime, in fact, Gil, it wouldn't be just some random guard she would call, it would be you. You've sent Darvith and Emerith back to the manor. She would message you. I have Master Lecheria and his papers signed. He's sleeping. What's the next move? Chamberlain?
The The water girl, the halfling, and the cat have disappeared.
It's like a start to a joke.
They vanished in front of my eyes. I suspect a teleportation spell of some description was used. A destination I cannot discern.
Secure the manor.
Very well.
If Ms. Montenay and her betrothed are there, arrest them. We'll stick them where the tiefling and the human and the other Montenay sister are.
The Elder Montanay's girl consort is a human. Do we permit this state of affairs?
You're right. They should be processed separately.
The sisters can discuss their shortcomings, but the human boy, this surplus to requirements, frankly. I'm sure work can be found for him in the Undercity.
Indeed. Take him to the encampment. The rest deep into the prison.
Very well.
Okay. And we will cut to Silvercrest.
We're just having tea with Castor right about now. No.
Yeah, just chilling with Valzak.
Valzak's in the time you've been gone is like even more shredded. He's like cut his body fat to like 0%, and you could bounce a coin off every single one of his abs.
Meanwhile, I've been on an absolute bulk. I'm about 3 times bigger than I was, so we'll just bro down for 10 minutes. Like,
oh, you're all like shiny now. Like, is that some dietary change?
yeah, check this, and I'll like take off my robes and just like do a lap pose and a big metal.
It's that scene from Predator. Dylan, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Exactly.
As soon as we arrive, Mir would cast sending to Tisha.
Okay.
Saying,
All right.
we had to go to Silvercrest, but we'll be back. You need to find Jacob. You need to get out of there. You're not safe.
To take my dog, please.
Okay.
We'll meet you by that tree that Tilly marked.
She receives the message. You can tell. But for some reason, she doesn't feel confident replying.
Okay. It is as soon as I'm there. But...
Yeah. Also, there are guards in the building which have been dispatched as soon as you left. So the spell
It would have
works.
been seconds, though.
I know. I'm telling you, the spell works, but I can't tell you what's happened because you're not there.
No.
We're not there.
Okay. That's fine.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you've sent the warning to Tisha.
Okay, we need to get back there, right? Right away.
Yeah. Can you heal me?
Sure. And I will do a 7th level heal. There you go.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Dilly.
All right.
Poke you with that sword again.
All right. Let's run. The tree is in the graveyard. We've done this before.
Mm-hmm.
Let's run.
Yeah, take you about 20 minutes or so to get there at full pace.
Yep. And when we do, I got 6th level transport via plants to a tree that is sort of close to the docks.
Sure.
And we get through.
On the run, do we want to talk about what we're doing when we get there?
Got 20 minutes to talk while running.
Yes, yes. We need to get everybody out. But how? The crew is in the tavern, surrounded by guards. We don't know where Nain is, right? Mr. Smoke. What?
Just trying to think back to what Gil said about. He said that he had Nain, Libby, Sham captured, and that they had explosives. Did he make any mention or slip of where? Like, did he mention like the prison or
Under the manor, he said.
under
That's
the
where
manor?
they were apprehended.
Right.
Oh,
okay.
yeah, right. That's
Fine.
where the explosives are.
Yeah. We don't know where they are. We have to hope that Jacob found them. We have to have some other way of seeking them out.
I don't know.
It's going to be a bloodbath at the docks. Once the crew is freed and everyone's being apprehended, they try to move the ship.
Did you try, Mir? Did you try messaging any of them three?
No, just Tisha. I'm just running low, and I don't
Well, same here.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I maybe can use my scepter when we stop. If we can stop, I can use my scepter and look for
Yeah, as soon as
Nain.
we, sure. As soon as we go through, we can just hide somewhere.
But I think before we go through,
Okay, sure. So let's get to the tree, and then before we get through, you gonna cast it?
yeah, I'll cast scrying using my scepter of Severus. So I'll knock some slots off for that.
Okay. Who are you scrying
On
on?
9.
9. The spell fails.
Oh, motherfucker. I couldn't do it.
Oh no.
No.
They're going to be kept in. This is out of character, but they're locked up in some prison. They're behind lead or something, aren't they?
Surely.
Potentially.
Which probably means that Jacob hasn't found them either.
Gil, just as they are doing the tree stride and preparing to come back, I want you to make a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage. What is Gil thinking as he is marching back to the manor on Judena's orders?
Gil is aware that both Tisha and Freddy are spellcasters. And although he is very reluctant to cause permanent disfiguring harm to a Mantane, he is contemplating having Freddy's tongue ripped out.
As the deliciousness of that, a human disfigured for even daring to bed an elf, let alone a highborn like Tishiana Montane, you start to feel a crippling pain in your stomach. You drop to your knees on the walk up to Estefax Manor, and your vision goes blurry. You feel hot. Your skin is on fire. You can't breathe. You look up ahead and you see the distorted image of Emerith, who turns back and flies down towards you. When she gets closer, you feel the clang of steel. She drops her prized weapon in shock. What are you?
Can I see my reflection in the blade?
You look up. Similar to Jacob, green scales have become prominent under your eyes. Fangs more pronounced. This need to rip and pull at your skin, it feels wrong on you somehow. Emerith takes a step back and quickly and deftly grabs a weapon before pointing it at you, hand shaking. What do you do?
What have they done to me, Emerith? What have they done to me?
I don't know. What are you talking about? You know, elf. You're a...
I'm what? Show me. Show me. And I'll try and make it look like I'm using her armor, her breastplate as a mirror.
You clamber up her shining equipment, and the face you knew seems cracked and raised above the surface, as if drying out.
I look like him. They will pay for this. You will help me avenge this insult. And I'll push past her and head upstairs.
Do you make an attempt to cover your appearance, or not?
No, I'm going full. I'm going full Palpatine. The Jedi did this to me.
Who is your ire directed towards? Just to be clear.
Any member of the Starseekers I can find inside.
Okay.
And I am basically attempting to convince Emerith that this is the work of the one and only set of individuals in whose company someone looking like this has been seen.
Emerith follows. Gilchrist, wait!
What?
If something has been done to you, you don't want to go in Estefax Manor. You could infect everybody. I've already been exposed, but we really should get you looked at immediately. You heard?
Very well. You are correct. And I will use disguise self to make me look like my original self.
She attempts to coax you back towards the castle where private and expert treatment can be sought.
Emerith, you have a kind heart, and I appreciate your assistance. However, there are criminals and miscreants abusing our hospitality.
I'll see to them. My uncle and I can handle this. We're Dragon's Bane Guard, after all.
I'm coming with you.
You
Emerith, you may treat your cousin with the respect I'm sure you feel is still due to her. But she has dragged her mongrel human consort into one of your home. That insult cannot be borne. and they have worked some foul magic to transform me, a scion of House Savori, into this. To mirror, to ape one of their filthy band. There must be punishment. I will not harm a hair on the head of your cousin. But that mongrel of hers will work. He will work until he can work no more. And he will do so in silence.
She, hearing the earnest words, forgoes her doubts and her worries about your appearance and lets you storm up to the second floor of Estefax Manor. Now only a skeleton shift of night watchmen who daren't look you in the eye, let alone question your intrusion. You make your way up to the second story where you know that Tisha and Freddy's room is. Darvith and Emerith stand to the side, seemingly allowing you to direct your wrath next.
As we pass, I take one look at Darveth's wounds and give him a level 6 cure wounds.
Okay. He reluctantly accepts a spell that requires touch from someone who looks like you.
Well, I had cast Disguise Self on myself to look normal.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're right. So it's fine.
It's 33 to Darveth.
Mm-hmm.
I think that puts him back to about 120, 125.
Mm-hmm.
Have the guards secured the two prisoners?
We were just about to, one of the guards says. The door's locked and we can't get it open.
Darveth, kick it down.
Darveth launches a powerful kick towards it, and the door doesn't even budge.
Very well.
What is this? Open up! Darveth demands.
In that case, Gil will step to the side and will use Stone Shape, one charge of Stone Shape from his clear lyre to open a portal in the wall instead.
You effectively melt the wall around the door, revealing the room inside. You step in. No Tisha, no Freddy. In that moment, as you are stood at the tree in Silvercrest, you get a reply, Mir. We got out. What the hell's going on?
Is that it?
Freddy. That's Freddy. Yeah.
Oh, so I can reply.
Yeah.
Get to that tree now, and we'll explain as fast as you can.
Did we identify a common tree? I'm just it's above table.
I did, yes. As soon as we got out, it was one of the trees right near the dock.
No, yeah, but do Freddy and Tisha know that that's the tree you're talking about? That's what I'm asking.
Oh, I think so. Mir said something like, "It's the tree that Tilly tagged." So I guess depends on whether or not you'd say when I did it, touch the tree, they would have noticed. But I mean, it's.
If I
don't know.
if I don't think that Tisha would have known, then I guess I would have said like by the dot.
Okay.
Like I kind of would have been more
Yeah,
specific.
yeah, I got it. It's obviously a very minor detail in what has been a very
Yeah.
lengthy and complex narrative, so I trust you. It's fine. So yeah, Gil, you go through the door, and they're not there. What would your reaction / next move be?
We secure the ship. We secure their crew. We secure the prisoners. They may have abilities that they can use to escape our clutches, but unless they care nothing for their crew and their friends, they will be back.
Okay.
And we don't want guests anymore. I've changed my mind. And we're good. We're good. Thank you.
It is the dead of night currently, so securing the ship, if you want to do it immediately, would involve rousing all of the kind of on-duty guards. So you wouldn't be able to secure the prisoners, i.e. the crew, at the same time. I would say, Gil, that it would probably be easier to secure the guards overnight and requisition and acquire the ship in the morning, but it's totally up to you.
The ship.
You either leave the crew somewhat unprotected while you secure the ship, or you leave the ship somewhat unprotected while you secure the crew. You don't have that much manpower.
Yeah. And as soon as someone points that out, right, the ship remains in its peace bond cradle. Post guards on the last watch. Have the crew secured.
Very well. Emerith and Darvith go about organising that. I think, guys, I'm feeling very rough, and I wouldn't usually call a game this early,
Oh,
but
it's fine.
given the big moves that have finally been made, which I'm proud of you all for making, yeah, I think we need to reevaluate. Assume that you will be able to reconvene with Tisha and Freddie. You don't know where they've gone, but they know where you are.
Cool.
And they're powerful enough to get to you, probably.
So we'll start right outside that tree. All of us and Tisha and
Yeah.
then Jacob somewhere
Yeah.
else. Who knows where the fuck he is?
Yeah, who knows where Jacob is?
All right. Get some rest, mate.
Jacob certainly
Get some
doesn't
rest.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I
No, don't,
Yeah.
don't apologize.
No, understandable.
I didn't want to call the game.
No, it's great. We're gonna probably chat to each other for the next hour anyway, so I'm pretty sure we're not going.
Let's just stay in, boy. Let's just stay in here. Kick those two out and stay in here.
Yeah.
I'm happy to stay a little bit to have a chat if you guys are.
I can hang out for a little bit.
Well, I'm going to go and make a brew and blow my nose. So,
Yeah, I feel better.
thanks so much. Thanks everybody for
Thanks, man.
watching on the recording.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. And I will catch you all next week.
See you
Yeah.
next week.
Thanks,
Try.
man.
See you next week.
Bye.
Thank you
Okay.
for watching.
Bye.
Dan's gone.